The alley reeked of damp concrete and forgotten dreams, a familiar scent to the small girl hunched over a discarded ramen cup. Eve, no older than 7, knew this smell better than her mother's perfume, a scent that had vanished along with the woman herself. Left in the desolate quiet of a sole back street, with only a threadbare blanket and a single lumpy mattress in what was once a tiny, crumbling room, Eve was a ghost. At school, she was invisible. Her classmates' laughter echoed around her, but never reached her. No one spoke to her, no one met her gaze. She existed in a vacuum, a shadow against the vibrant canvas of childhood. Only the teachers, with their professional smiles, acknowledged her presence. And then there were those rare moments when she, against all odds, knew an answer. A ripple of surprise would momentarily break the spell of indifference, eyes briefly flicking her way before returning to their dismissive boredom. But those moments were fleeting, offering no warmth, no connection. Life tightened its grip with each passing day. The gnawing hunger became a constant companion, forcing her to scavenge from overflowing bins, her small hands rummaging alongside the city's forgotten. Back in her abandoned room, the single bed offered little comfort. Each night the bitter tears would flow, a silent, desperate lament echoing off the cracked walls. The loneliness was a physical ache, a cold knot in her chest that never truly loosened. 20 years later, the chill of that abandoned room was a distant memory, a faint whisper from a forgotten past. Eve, now a striking woman with cascades of rich brown hair, moved with an effortless grace through her sleek, sun-drenched Seoul apartment. The city lights twinkled below, a vibrant tapestry of possibility, far removed from the shadowed alleys of her youth. She had built a life, a beautiful one. One crisp autumn evening, laughter filled her elegant living room. 9-year-old Mina, with her bubbly spirit and wide, curious eyes, chased after a thrown ball, her brown pigtails bouncing. Mina, her adopted daughter, was the light of Eve's world, a constant source of joy and wonder. The tragic past, the hunger, the loneliness, it had all faded into an indistinct blur, banished by the warmth of her present. Eve would often play Who's There with Mina, a simple game of hide-and-seek with a playful call and response. It was a game she had, perhaps, unconsciously longed for in her own childhood. But then, one morning, the laughter stopped. The apartment, usually filled with Mina's bright energy, was quiet. Eve was gone. Just like her own mother, she had left. There was no explanation, no note, just an empty space where a mother should have been. The reasons remained a mystery, locked away in the complex, unspoken chambers of Eve's past. Perhaps it was for Mina's own good, a desperate, misguided act, born from a deep-seated fear she couldn't articulate. Or perhaps, the echoes of her own abandonment, buried for so long, had finally resurfaced, shaping a new, unexpected tragedy. The beautiful, bubbly girl was gone, and the cycle, in its own heartbreaking way, continued.
I hope you liked the video. Bye.